adventurers. We haven't got a menu, we've got stew and ale.
Not this time. Since it's been so long, we don't need to worry about rolling for anything. We'll hold off on player character facts for now, since it's been a while. And just getting back into things. But
Okay.
uh, for the past few sessions, you have been on your way in the jungles of Chult to find a artifact that is held by cult, uh, a cult of the Death God. And in your travels, you have been helped by a lizard folk, have been you have infiltrated a temple via performing as if you are slaves being sold to these cultists, and you have freed roughly 2 dozen people from enslavement. Um, they are within your reach, but they are not very strong to get themselves out. They're just following whatever it is you'd like to say. But after a uh, Benny Hill esque fight where everyone's running through doors and trying to get away towards you, you've managed to fend them off and buy yourself a little bit of time to explore and try to find a way out of this temple while also looking for the artifact you seek. Now, you went back into the slave pens after exploring a bit, finding some dark things. You found out that Aja, for the past however long, has been infected by a were creature. When she was in the labyrinth for the tournament, she was bitten by a were shark. And no one was the wiser up until uh, she finally smelt blood once more and couldn't control her fury. But you managed to cure her, and it's possible that somebody else is infected, but we'll deal with that later. As you went and looked into a swirling pool, saw a serpent, a very large serpent that consumed you in a vision, and decided to leave that alone, try and find your way around this place. So, as you went into the slave pens, you found a disc on the ground, a serpent god on it. This, you believe, takes you to certain locations in the temple. And Cahoon went in first, disappeared, and then Ashe went in second, disappeared as well. Cahoon found himself in a harem style room with bars that block his entrance, while Ashe found a treasure room just left here for whomever would like to take it. So now, the rest of you are sort of in the slave pens area, waiting for something. I'm not quite sure what. I'm not sure if you wanted to follow Ashe in there, or if you were waiting for her to respond with anything. Um, I will say, Ashe, are you picking up the items that you found?
Yes.
So you're going around this treasure room, grabbing um, that skull, the map, the sword, um, all sorts of things that you found, several different jewels, frog statue, and as you're going around picking up these items, I want you to make an insight check.
If it helps.
All right.
Well,
So as you're looking for just whatever valuables you find, there is a lot of treasure, a lot of gold and silver and whatnot. You're just
you had me do an insight at the end of the last one. I don't know if that was for the same thing.
I don't remember what that was for.
But it was after you listed the treasure.
Yes.
Because I was typing it in chat.
Oh, I think it was for the skull.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
So you do feel like the hairs on the back of your head kind of stand up, but you're not sure why. That's all I'll say. As for the rest of you, Aja, Ponderance, Sheila, Loki, Sarah, and the slaves, what would you like to do?
Well, I didn't even see where the other two went to.
They went in through this little magic spot. They were talking about like a portal or something.
What magic spot?
This green circle right here. Point towards the area. They said something about needing magic to use it. And then they just disappeared.
Well, no, I also talked
Wow.
about the treasure room.
You talked that you did see several locations within this.
Yeah,
room.
but I described specifically the treasure room because I wanted Coon to also go there,
Yes.
and he ended up somewhere else.
Well, I mean, at the moment, I'm out in this other room with some of the slaves and the giant goat, right?
Yeah.
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 Can I use a point of sending of the sending stone to try and connect with Cthulhu to see where he is?
Yeah.
Like if he's at the treasure room? So I'm gonna say, let's see. You disappeared. Are you together and in the treasure room? Do we all follow or wait?
That's to me.
Yeah, with the sending stone.
While she's doing that, okay, I'm in the main by the sacrificial altar thing, and there's a door to the north of me, correct?
Yes.
And hadn't we seen like creatures go in that door and not come out, or creatures come out of that door? I mean, that they seem to be.
You saw.
I don't
You saw several creatures come out. Creatures that could cast spells, and
right,
Sheila
they
and
came out of
Sheila and Cahoon went in there briefly to try and get Sheila away from everyone else when she was bitten by Aja. And then they returned soon after.
Okay, well, I'm want to go over by that door, and I have that, and I examine the door. Specifically, I'm looking. I have this tricky lock. Would I be able to close the door and put this tricky lock on it?
Yes.
Ah. Well, that's what I want to do then.
Okay. You go up, use your lock to close it and lock it up. Alright, Cahoon, what would you like to respond?
Should get a. I don't know about the treasure room. More like the concubine room? I must have done something wrong.
Okay. I will relay this information to the rest of the group and say, like, Ash was talking about going to a treasure room, but Cthulhu says he's more in like a concubine room.
Can he get back?
I don't know. Let me ask. Point ascending. 2 left. I'll say, are you with Ash? And can you come back? Or do we all follow?
Alex, what was the like original thing that I had to do? Did I think about where I was going, or what was it?
So, Ash rolled really well on trying to figure out what that thing did. And so she figured that you have to have magic knowledge and you have to picture where you're going.
Hmm.
So what were you picturing?
The greatest treasure of all.
Wait a minute.
No, we are not together. She is in a different room, I'm pretty sure. I don't actually change professions. You need to just picture treasure.
Okay.
In your head.
They're not together. We need to picture treasure in our heads when we use this thing. Sounds like they're split up.
I'm gonna try to go back through the portal
Okay.
if possible.
So what would you like to picture?
Just what I have heard stories of dragon hordes to look like.
Okay.
Just floor to ceiling, just gold and stuff.
All right, you make your way towards the pedestal, the runic disc, and you step on it, and I want you to make an Arcana check.
Cute. It's one better than last time, though. I guess now I'm gonna go to the concubine room.
Okay. So you step on it. You picture vast wealth in dragon keepings, hordes of money upon money, and you feel yourself disappear from this spot and appear.
Mm-hmm.
As you step off, or maybe you don't step off, but as you appear in this room, You look down and you see mass of those snake-like creatures, those monstrosities with large snake-like heads and claws and talons, just kind of milling about, waiting for something.
Hey. Eso es no bueno. Good lord. Daddy no like. God. Okay. Have they looked at me yet?
If you make any movements, I'm gonna have you roll stealth. But right now, they have not noticed you here.
Do I get a feeling that there's like a cooldown? I have no idea. I'm just gonna immediately try to think of like just literally anywhere but here. Just whatever comes in my mind.
All right, make another Arcana. Okay. You disappear from this spot once more. And appear.
Don't worry about it, guys. I'll have the whole thing scouted.
Down here.
Oh, this is not better.
And in front of you, you see, like directly in front of you, there are 4 pillars that support this vaulted ceiling, and steps to ascend an iron throne carved in the likeness of a hydra. Painted on the wall behind it is a large blue triangle. To the south is where you are, and you see to the east there are 10-foot wide opening that leads to a flooded cave. And in this room there looks to be a concubine, very similar to the harem you were just in. There are 2 of the quadrupedal lizard creatures that I think previously you were told were basilisks. And then 4 of those humanoid-like creatures with snakes for heads. To your left is a very large suit of armor that looks to be facing away from you. And atop the throne, there is a very different looking humanoid. It looks very similar to the creatures that were casting spells that came from the northern room where you and Sheila were. But this creature has 4 arms, the body and tail of a snake, the head of a snake, and you notice that they are wrapped in many, many bandages, which look to be very old and looks like they don't change the bandages, they just replace them with new ones. So they're kind of like dark brown with blood, ripped and whatnot. And as you appear in this room, the creature on the throne slithers up forward and shouts something in Draconic while pointing a large scimitar at you.
Okay. Fuck, man.
Very quick, what would you like to do?
Well, since I can't be feared or frightened, whatever. I'm just gonna close my eyes, take a deep breath, and truly try to picture a room with treasure. Just try to find my inner peace while praying to God or whoever that I will not die.
All right, make another Arcana.
Really wish I had guidance.
Aren't you a paladin?
Paladins,
I guess I do have guidance.
oh, you do? Paladins don't normally have
Yeah.
cantrips. You can put guidance on yourself.
Okay. I will guidance myself. It's 1d4, yeah? I guess it doesn't.
Yeah, so Arcana plus a
God. What is wrong?
All right.
Um,
So you think real hard as these humanoid creatures descend upon you. The very large suit of armor turns to see what the noise is, and the armor doesn't look like it has a wearer. I guess. You see. Actually, no. You have your eyes closed. My bad. You don't see this. But
You feel it.
yeah, feel it within your heart, deep inside. And you disappear once more and appear here in a room filled with treasure.
I will appear with my shield in front of me. My eyes still closed. And will slowly open them.
Ash, you do not hear Cahoon appear. But Cahoon, you open your eyes and you see Ash picking up various items throughout this treasure room.
Not knowing what else can be in this room, I'm just going to kind of whisper yell that we really need to get out of here as soon as possible. I have basically been to every room at this point.
All right, well, help me pick this stuff up then. You can take the sword.
What? Are we looking for a scimitar? Or something?
Thought it was a scythe.
A scythe, okay. Before I had closed my eyes, could I tell what the main creature was holding?
Yes, it was a scimitar.
Just for clarification, not a scythe?
No, it looked very similar to the scimitars that the humanoid snake-headed creatures were wielding. They seem to have a theme going on.
Okay. I'm gonna try to quietly step forward. I know I am in adamantine armor plate, so I am not the quietest person. but I'm going to try to be quiet.
Okay, roll stealth.
Am I able to give myself guidance for that?
Sure.
It don't matter. I am being brutalized.
You try as best you can to creep out into the treasure room, away from the tablet disc on the floor, and you do clink a little bit, but it's not super loud. This room seems to be able to absorb sound pretty well.
Oh.
And
Okay.
with each step you take, with each heavy footprint you put down, a small cloud of dust is disturbed. It floats roughly 6 inches off the ground before settling back in. As you are doing this, the people, Aja, Ponderance, Sheila, and maybe not Loki, since I don't know what he's doing, if he's just checking out the door. But you notice.
I locked the door.
Yes. I didn't know if you were standing there for a while people were doing stuff, but Ponderance and Aja, you definitely notice a figure come through where the disc is.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
You see a humanoid creature with a snake-like head, scimitar in one hand, and a stone in the other. The creature says, Ponderance, you understand it. You say, or you hear, yes, found them! And hold up the stone, and that is what it says. But it will move further in. And 4 of you on that side, I want you to roll for initiative.
I think they found us.
That is what he said, yes. Oh god.
While they were rolling for initiative, what would the 2 in the treasure room like to do?
Try to see if I can see anything that resembles a scythe.
Make a perception.
Ouch.
Meanwhile, I'm going to presume that I could hear what just is happening there, and I can see that there's a whole shit ton of freed slaves between me and them. And so I'm going to be trying to herd those slaves here into this altar room and out of my way.
Okay. Cahoon, in this room, you see there are cushions in here, decorative shields, treasures, like gold, silver. You see gilded harp, wine flask, pillows, silk, fine clothes. You see directly in front of you, behind Ashe, a rectangular steel plate that is mounted to the wall. It's polished to a mirror-like sheen. And then Ashe can tell you about the other items that you found.
Yes. So there was this sword, a creepy skull with the heart inside of it. If you look in the eyes, a frog with gem eyeballs, a book, gems, money, a map. Oh, map. And handouts. Oh god. What is the map called?
Is this a door?
It looks to be a wall. Indent.
Okay. I guess I'll take the sword and put it on my...
I've already put most of the rest of the stuff in my bag.
No, I don't have a bag of holding, so the sword I'd have to tuck in like my belt or something.
You could use it.
I do not need to. And you said there was a square plate thing?
Yes.
When I get close to it and look at it, does anything happen?
You get close to it, and it looks like it's a very shiny piece of metal on the wall. You do see your reflection close, but it is not quite as sharp as a mirror. It's very well kept. All right.
Okay.
Let's start with Sheila. You see a humanoid creature with a snake-like head, scimitar in one hand, stone in the other, walk into further into the slave area. You are muted.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I had said earlier that I was helping get the prisoners away, but yeah, I'm gonna hit him with something. How about a scorching ray? Got 3 rays. Wow. And I do it 3 times, right?
Yes. Okay, so you did it 5 times.
What? Why does it
So
pushed it once on one side and it must do 3 on its own?
2 of those hit.
These 2?
The first
Oh,
one
the
and
top
the
2?
third one.
Okay. The total was 9, right? Oh no, 5 and 9.
It was 14 damage.
14 damage. And as my bonus action, I will close with him. I will move to close gap and draw my rapier.
Okay.
I might have remembered I have a thing I can do with my psychic blade. Is that a bonus action? Bonus action I'm gonna give who's the person closest? Probably Aja. I'm gonna give her bardic inspiration.
Okay. You can move to this space or to this space
I see.
to not be in the same
I'll-
square as someone else.
I see what you Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Aja, you're up next.
Okie dokie. Gosh. I'm really close up. I don't like being close up. Shit. I have a dagger that I could use on him.
Dagger.
I'm gonna poison spray. I'm gonna poison spray on him. Throw up all over him.
Okay. You throw your poison in his face, and it doesn't even blink. I mean, that could be because it's a lizard creature, but notice that it has no effect.
Okay, then I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get over here. And that's it.
Ponderance.
Okay. Oh, about how long has it been? I imagine it's been more than 10 minutes, so I probably need to renew my arms.
I think right now it hasn't quite been 10 minutes. You did things pretty quickly after that last combat. So I'll say you got another minute to go.
Okay. Give me these down here are not actually enemies. They are bodies from the first fight, right?
Yes, you had knocked out 2 of the lizard creatures and thrown them into 2 pits that you were once in.
Okay, and the big goat is Taylor's, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. That's... Okay, I'm fucking shit up.
Where are you headed?
Didn't they see us down this corridor where Loki's standing?
No, there's one directly in front of you.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I thought that was also one of our lizard men. I see he's different now. Alright, then punch.
Okay.
I'm just gonna attack.
That hits. That is not.
Alright. That's 9 damage, and... And for my bonus action, I'll use the dancing longsword on him too.
Okay. That hits. That's
Rolled an 8. Nice.
okay. Anything else?
That's all the actions I can really take.
Okay. It is the creature you had just attacked. It's its turn. Since it has a threat directly in front of it, Ponderance you did, will attack you.
That's rude. I'm gonna hit this turn, so my Cloak of Displacement should be active.
Okay, what is your AC?
18.
Well, it does manage to get one of its 2 attacks and it slashes you, dealing 5 damage. And behind it, here's another one. As it steps through the teleporter to you. Make 2 attacks on the first creature it sees, which is Sarah. Well, Loki, did you want to, or are you joining the fight, or are you helping the slaves?
I'm trying to. Well, the slaves are in my way. I can't get to the fight.
No, you can move through
I would
them.
love to get into the
You
fight.
can move through them.
I've been telling them to get the hell out of the way. In fact, I'm yelling to everyone, get out of the cell room.
Okay, well, you can move through allies' creature squares.
Okay, I'm going to run all the way. Well, I can't see until I get here. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I can get here, right? And then I will attack while I am yelling to get out of the cell room, and we gotta shut down this portal or lock them in here. So let me see. I get to my. Yes, scimitar of speed. Does it hit?
Yes.
And scimitar of speed. Well, that's definitely a hit. Okay, so that's on the snake guy right in front of me. Yeah.
You can make one more attack with your scimitar.
Oh, that's right, because I have the double attack, and then yes.
That also hits. Okay.
And there we go.
Tell me how you kill this creature. You run in.
Well, I'm like I say, I'm yelling at everybody to get out of here, get out of here. And we got to shut this thing down. And I slash at its body, and it spurts some blood. And I come back across and get it in the arm, and then I just run it right through in the stomach and pull my sword out, and it collapses to the floor.
All right. You slice it, dice it, get it ready for a meal, and it falls over on the ground in pieces. I'll have you roll for initiative too, when you're in the turn order.
Okay.
Okay. So it's the top of the round. Back in Ashe and Cahoon's little treasure trove. Ashe, as you're kind of just wrapping it up here and picking up the last bits of the things, telling Cahoon all about what you've already grabbed. Both of you can see the handout that I gave you. It's in a folder called Chult. Jungles of Chult.
Yep.
But
I see it.
Ashe, with that feeling that you felt before, it's more intense. You, for no reason that you know of, you feel your heart start to beat faster. You feel like something is nearby, and a voice whispers very, very faintly in your ear. Get out! Thou shalt not steal. Would you like to do anything?
What was the first part? Because it cut you off.
It said, "Get out. Thou shalt not steal."
Ah.
Oh, I see. I'll look at Cahoon and just be like, we need to go now. And I like stuff the last little bit in my bag and walk over to the portal thing.
Alright, so as you make your way towards the disc on the floor, you see the dust that has been picked up from the treasure that you've been grabbing start to swirl and come together into a single figure, roughly 5 feet tall. Just in front of the teleporter, you see a set of arms and a head sort of form out of this dust, and it looks as if this creature is directly in front. Pretty small, but it looks it looks like shadows and dust coalesced into a creature of some size. It doesn't have any eyes, but it does have a mouth as it speaks very, very faintly towards you. And I want you and Cahoon to roll initiative.
Initiative. Oops. Oh. This. And...
I can see it too.
Okay.
Yes, you can't hear it, you can't hear what it says, but you do see the dust that you've been picking up start to create the creature itself.
Okay.
Well, we have Ashe going first.
I'm right here, right? It's right in front of me, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Does it seem to be, like, fully corporeal now? Or is it just still dust?
It looks like it's swirling dust. You can't really tell a very solid physical form, but you do know that it is there.
And I... Can I have like a... Cleric's? No, that's Paladin's, huh? I will Word of Radiance it then. Since it's still dust, maybe magic will be easier for it to take damage. DC 17, Constitution.
You see the creature get struck by this, but it seems to not damage it. It seems to just still be coalescing into this it's very similar to like maybe a dust elemental or like a dust devil kind of thing, but it shrugs off your attack. Anything else?
Does it seem like a person? Like it's actually a creature? Or does it seem like some kind of like magical thing that people put here to guard the treasure?
You can make an Arcana or an Insight check to try and get the right. It's,
Nope,
you're trying to
that's not helpful.
study it, how it moves, how it talks, but you don't know whether it's real or not.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's my turn.
It will use the dust around it from the piles of coins from the air in general and push it all in your direction. Both you, Ashe, and Cahoon, I want you to make dexterity saving throws. As this massive gust just hits you.
You have yeah.
Yep.
As you feel this wave of dust hit, it smells and tastes very much like what a crypt would taste like, or smell like. Just like decaying decrepit. And Ashe, you manage to just like get out of the way of the bulk of it, and Cahoon, you are kind of surprised that this creature just comes out of nowhere and hits this wave of stuff on you. You take 26 necrotic damage, and I want you to make a con save.
Who took that?
You did.
I did?
Yes.
Damn. How much did you say?
26.
Okay. I'm gonna use my My stone's endurance. Just I hate that it puts it underneath. Okay. So you said sorry, how much was it? You said 26?
Yes.
So it'd be 21. And a con save?
Yes. I believe it's a D12 plus your con mod.
Stone's endurance? Oh yeah, add your constitution. So it'd be so I get 5 more HP left.
So as you are hit by this blast, you
This is the deck save?
yes,
Okay.
you feel from inside you something like start to wither away, but you manage to push it off as best you can. Sheila, it is your turn.
Right. Got this guy here, right? I'm gonna step over to him, cast Booming Blade, and hit him with my packed weapon. Booming Blade is a cantrip. It's on here. And it is, yeah, it'll be 2d8. And my weapon. Is this Psychic Blades or is it different? Just
You need to make a melee attack. See if you can hit.
okay. Just with the rapier, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That hits.
Okay. Then I hit just the rapier weapon.
Yeah.
And the booming blade does the additional on its own, right? Or do I have to?
That is correct.
So the total was only 8?
No, it's 7 plus 8.
Oh, there's the 7. Sorry. And then, do I get a second attack? Thought I did with the, maybe not because I cast a spell.
No, go ahead. You're still hitting it with the weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'll use one of your bardic inspiration. You'll, 26 damage.
Did that one hit?
So click the psychic blades to deal that additional damage.
Oh, psychic, right?
That's an additional 19.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is. Once per round. Mm-hmm. And do I still have a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. I'll give Loki. Loki gets bardic inspiration.
Okay. Ponderance.
Alright. I'm just gonna do my song and dance again. Step up. Try not to fall into the pit.
That hits.
Cool.
That's a lot of damage.
And then... Is he still going?
Yeah. It's still standing. That hits.
Oh.
Just knocking these creatures out. How do you kill this guy?
Woohoo!
All right, I leap over the pit at him, sort of like the upwards momentum, hit him with the left fist, and the dancing longsword comes over the top of my head, impaling him.
Ooh.
All in one fell swoop.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Any movement?
I guess I will step over towards the teleporter. So I can be ready and prepared.
I want everyone in that room to make a history check for me.
All right.
Okay. So as you are kind of fighting these creatures off, and you recall that Loki, Ashe, and Ponderance, you recall that whenever a creature comes out from there, it steps off of the pedestal, and seeming to make room for whatever is else to come. Ashe,
Okay. I'm gonna get on the pedestal.
okay?
We could put a dead body on it.
What if it has to be living?
Well, does it?
I guess we could try. Stuff body on.
Okay. So you throw the snake-like person's body on?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Okay, so what is new plan? Like we clearly can't stay here. Do we just start trying to use the portal one by one? Or
Like,
do we go explore?
Can we all use the portal? I'm not a magic person. I don't know.
What if we all stand on it, same time, and hold hands?
I thought it could only take one at a time.
That's true.
We could. I mean, we can try. Where are we going?
Something about treasure room?
Oh, yes.
Well, if you want to try, I suppose we can.
Okay.
All right, let's drag this body off. Go ahead, give it a go.
All right. Body. I'll drag the body back off. Maybe we can get one of the slaves to like say, "Hey, just keep watch in this room." Can I take the guy's sending stone before we dispose of his body?
Yes.
Extra sending stone. Did the other one have a sending stone too? There's two bodies, right?
Yeah. So you look on this body, and they also have something.
Sweet.
Andy.
Nice.
These two guys down here, are they asleep or what?
They
were asleep.
were knocked out and thrown into the slave pits that you once.
Oh, so they're in the slave pits. All right, they're... Get out. All right.
All right. So as you're all talking about what to do next, Loki, from down the hall, way down the hall, you see a very large suit of armor round the corner, and is just barreling towards you.
Hmm.
Heads up, we got company.
Quick, quick. leaps onto the portal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Getting my bearings here. I can see. All right. Well. Let's see. What's my travel distance? And are those 5 foot or what?
Yes, they're 5-foot squares. You can travel 30 feet.
Okay, I think that was 25. I think that was 30, but yeah, that's probably about it. That's about as far as I can get. Oh, but if I'm using my turn, and yeah, okay, I dash, right?
Yeah, you can use your action to dash.
Because I want to get up here. Okay. Now with my, so now I would still have a bonus action though.
Yes.
Bonus action, I'll use my gray bag of tricks. Pull something out of my gray bag of tricks, right?
Hmm.
Is that a bonus action?
It's an action.
It is an action. Okay, so never mind then. I'll just hold on to that bonus action in case I need to use it as the runic shield later.
Okay. Cahoon.
Yard. When I did the perception check, did I notice that there's anything on the desk or table, whatever this is?
No, that is a sofa with
Oh,
lots of
okay.
cushions and a hand mirror.
The mirror was on the table.
There was a very polished silver rectangle on the wall to your left. There is also a hand mirror on the sofa.
Okay. Can I take the mirror?
Yeah. You go over, grab the mirror. It looks to be very nicely made. It has filigree edges intertwined with gold, platinum. The surface is very smooth, reflective.
Okay. Just put it in my backpack, and then I guess I'd also go over and take the hand mirror.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
Yeah. Oh no, I was talking about the square.
Oh,
How big is that
attached to the
square?
wall.
it's like 5 feet tall by 2 feet wide.
Oh, I see. You sure they don't want to fit in my backpack?
If you have a bag of holding, it would fit, I believe.
A bag of gluttony. Okay, I see. Then yeah, I would take the hand mirror, I guess.
The I was describing the very intricate filigree of the hand, but the steel plate on the wall, or highly polished silver plate, it looks very solid and heavy. If you would like to take it off the wall, you'd have to make a strength check.
Okay. Okay. I'll just take the hand mirror.
Okay.
What does that cost me in actions and movement?
I'll just say it's a free action, but it'd take you 10 feet to get there.
Alright, yeah, to get up here.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll come back over here. I think sorry, 1 second. I don't. Where's... Oh, because that's what. This and six. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna activate the devotee sensor. So it's up for 10 feet for 1 minute. And I guess I'll try to make a swing at the... I don't know. It's still just wispy, right?
Yeah, it looks like dust is trying to form a creature, but it's not completely
I guess I'll take a swing at it, I guess. See what happens.
That does hit.
Okay.
Damn.
And I'm thinking... I don't think that... I don't know. What Divine Smite do I even have any? I think I have... What is Divine Smite? Oh, it's just a spell slot, right?
Yes.
Where am I? Oh, I see it. Oh, I don't have it prepped. Okay.
Using it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Divine Smite.
First level slot?
Yeah, just... So there'll be a 1d8.
Yeah. Oh no, it's 2d8 for first level slot. And I want you to roll an additional d8.
Oh shit. Oh, it's undead. Okay.
Possibly.
So the Divine Smite is radiant damage. Okay, and the sensor does 3 radiant. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna use my second attack with the sensor again. Okay. That'll be my turn.
So you take out your sensor, and the incense starts to develop the smoke. Start of Ash's turn, you can cover 1d4 health, and you reel back and just swing down on this creature. You feel resistance the first time, and it reels back, and you can see its mouth moving, though you don't hear any sound coming. And you swing at it a second time, but this one you don't feel that resistance. You just go right through it. But you've got its attention now.
Okay.
And next up, Aja, I want you to make an Arcana, or I'll make you an intelligence saving.
Okie dokie. 14.
Okay. So you step onto this disc and are ready to go wherever it takes you. And as you are attempting to do something, something racks your mind. Something is trying to invade it, but you just managed to push it away. Sarah, I forgot to put her in turn order before, but she will use 2 of her points to heal herself. Great. And she will ask, where are we going? We're using this teleporter, but where? Do we know? I have a bit of magic.
Supposedly something about treasure, but didn't Loki say that there's trouble ahead? Do we need to go help him?
I can go help him. She will go to here and see beyond Loki. There's a suit of armor that looks too big for the hallway, but it looks like it's ready to run down it anyway. And she'll say, it's either fight this big thing or go into that teleporter. You can do whatever you need, but you have to decide quickly.
I'm gonna yell, like, Loki, are we running? Are we staying?
We fight!
Okay, we stay, we fight.
For the right.
To parlay.
Hopefully the goat can help or something.
Ash. It's your
Roll 1d4.
Roll 1d4.
for healing.
Why? 1.
Yeah, you get 1 HP.
I get 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Did it.
I will call out to Cahoon, and ask if he thinks it seems like an undead. Because I can't seem to figure it out.
Oh.
Hello?
I said, I don't know.
Okay.
He doesn't like radiant damage, though.
He doesn't like it? And I will attempt to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
This range you have disadvantage.
How far would I have to move to have it not disadvantage?
1 square back.
Okay. I move 1 square back. And then I cast Guiding.
What is your AC?
Excuse me. 17.
As you take a step back, the swirling dust, the mouth is coalesced enough that it reaches out and bites you. Take 20 damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to rebuke the violent.
And I want you, Ashe, to make a con save.
16.
You take a step back, it lashes at you, and that bite seeps through your body, and just something is trying to take hold, and you feel paralyzed. You can't move, so you can't do that guy. And I want you to make another con save.
15.
You're paralyzed for 2 turns. This round. After it bites you and you feel that come in, you use your reaction, and it gets blasted back in its face. Yeah. But it is its turn. It is not too happy about so it's going to make an attack against you. It bites down on you. You take 22 damage. I want you to make a con save.
Is it 22?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, you are also for 4 rounds.
4?
Sheila,
Yes.
it's your turn.
We're gonna fight this thing, I heard. Eh?
Yes.
Oh my goodness sakes. All right then. I'm gonna move so where I can see it. We'll move down here. Ah! And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5. I can move 6 squares without having to, correct?
Total, yes.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And it's in front of Loki somewhere? Oh, there it is. Let's see if I think real hard to see if I can have a spell that could do something about that. I think cast my Wall of Thorn. I have Fireball. Could be handy. Scorching radius. 120 feet. Am I within 120 feet of that thing?
You are.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna use a spell. I'm gonna hit that thing with Scorching Ray. In fact, I'm gonna cast it. I have one more spell, level 3, so I'm gonna cast it a little higher. Cast it at.
Just
Okay.
shoot for
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Do they all hit?
They do all hit.
Okay. Four. Boom.
What about that top one that was a 20?
She doesn't have advantage on it, so it's that 18 instead.
Yeah, it's taken. Bonus action. Did you use the Bardic
Right.
Inspiration I gave you yet, Loki?
Nope.
Okay. I will put Bardic Inspiration. Give myself Bardic Inspiration. I shall my bonus action.
Hey, Ponderance.
Is the goat still here?
Oh, these.
Alright, it's time to finally time to see the other room. So, step up. Whoa. He might be too far for me. Right. 10, 30. Oh. I just hit 10th level, so my unarmored movement improved. Stand next to Loki. Guess it doesn't matter so much. I'll stand behind him. Alright, as I walk back by my longsword, I grab it and put it on my back, I guess. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Counts as shooting a weapon. Okay. Then I will, I guess, ready in action to just use my double punch if it walks up to. Wait, no, it's too big for the corridor. So, I guess I could dash. Okay, fuck it. Okay, I don't know if it's roll 20 or what. Oh, I think it's because I'm pushing my push to talk button. Nope, there's just an invisible wall there that I cannot move my character through. Is it supposed to be like that? Can I not get down this corridor?
Oh. There you go. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Step of the Wind, dash as a bonus action. stand at range for my punches and hit it and pray it doesn't delete me from existence.
Were you striking it?
With my phantasmal fist, yeah.
Hits. So hits.
I'm gonna go for a stunning strike as well.
Okay.
So it has to make a Constitution saving throw, which... Oh, my DC is not on here. A 12, 19.
18.
Doesn't it follow the same rules as spells? So 8... Oh, it would be 18, sorry, not 19. 9 plus 17. I can't math.
17.
Yeah, it's 17.
It's
Proficiency of 4, wisdom of 5.
succeeds.
Okay. I have a few feet left of my dash, so I'm gonna step back a bit. And that'll be it.
Okay. Aja.
Can I tell what was affecting my mind?
You can make an Arcana. Let's see. Oh, jeez. So as you're stepping on the disc on the ground, that mental push that you had, and you pushed back, preventing it from entering. You know, or you can figure out that whatever is on the other side of this disc is trying to get through, but you have prevented it from doing so. With that roll, you see flashes of different rooms. You see a treasure room, you see a harem, you see a throne room, and you see a room that has a large pool of blood in the middle. With this turn, if you want, you can go to any of those at your choice, or you don't have to forgo that.
Do I see anything happening in those rooms, or I just can tell the locations of those rooms?
Yes, so in the treasure room, the brief glimpse that you saw, you see Ashe and Cahoon, and between you and them is a small gathering of dust, much like a dust devil, just a swirling amount of grains and whatnot, reflecting the light that's in there. And in the throne room, you see a concubine, much like the harem. On either side of her is two of the basilisks, and on the throne you see another snake-like person wrapped in dirty bandages. The room with the pool of blood in the center is empty, other than the architecture.
I'm going to quickly tell Sheila if she can hear me, and Sarah, whoa, there's something trying to come through, but it's not our comrades. Our comrades seem to be in a desperate situation. I seem to have seen all the locations in this area. Do I stay here? Do I go help comrades? I mean, I don't know how this fight's going.
If someone's trying to come through, then maybe you have to be there to prevent them. We're kind of in a situation ourselves. Should we? I don't know. Should we go through and help?
I don't think that thing can come through, right? So I think it's better if we all try and use the teleporter now and try and go to our comrades. Try and regroup. I know we
Okay.
need to fight that thing, but I think we need to just get out of here. We need to go to our comrades because they look like they're.
I can't leave these freed slaves here on their own.
What? Aish. Us.
Do what you gotta do.
Just gotta decide because I'm not gonna be running suicides to this fight all day up and down this hall.
Yeah,
Right,
we gotta.
I think we can't. If they split us up, we keep splitting ourselves up. We ain't gonna win nothing.
That's true. Like we all need to either go now or we need to. Fuck.
We can't rescue none of these people if we leave now.
Ashe, you have to make a decision. Your turn is coming to an end.
I think Aja, being Aja, she does not really care about these freed slaves. She does care about the person who did save her, which was Cthulhu in the labyrinth. So Aja's gonna go to them.
Before you go, Hysera calls to you. If you go, then I will take your place on the pedestal. Do my best to prevent them from coming through.
Okay, and I'm gonna toss her a sending stone. Hopefully one of the ones of the lizard I picked up from the lizard,
Okay.
and then hope that we can connect through that. And I'm gonna go to Cthulhu and Ashe, and I'm gonna say like I'm going to them. We need to, and they need help.
Right? You disappear and reappear in a room directly in front of you. There is dust swirling around. You see both Cthulhu and Aja are frozen in place. They don't seem to be able to move at all. No reaction to your appearance. The creature in front of you doesn't seem to have noticed you here in the room. You still have your action.
Do Do I think my arrows of healing would help them?
It would heal them.
Is that neither of them are moving, right?
Right.
And they both seem to be in bad shape.
Yes.
And this thing looks fine.
It looks, well, you can't really tell. You haven't really noticed its formation. It looks, like it has, dust just swirling in it. It appears to have some flecks not inside it, but you aren't sure what the state of it would be at its full form, or if this is just like, it looks like it's coming together still. Looks like the dust around it is forming into something.
How big is this dust?
It's about 5 feet tall.
Okay. Woof. This is
Does she also
White.
roll 1d4?
No. Because it's the start of their turn. What would you like to do, Ashe? The creature has not noticed.
oh. Yeah, I know. So I could either try and get a sneak attack in, which would potentially give me advantage, or I can try and heal one of my friends, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to notch an arrow. And which of my comrades looks less in bad shape?
Less in bad shape? Or more in bad shape?
Yes. Less in bad shape, I think.
Less in bad shape would be in better shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
So
want
they
in
get-
better shape or worse shape?
I feel like I would want in better shape, right?
You want to heal the one who has more health already? Or you
I
want to heal
guess-
the one that looks the worst?
Guess, how does Ashe look? Because Ashe is a cleric who has abilities to remove paralysis, if I understand right.
Cahoon looks worse off in total. Percentage-wise, he looks like he's been damaged the most. Ashe does seem very similar to that, but still not as bad.
Okay, I'm going to notch an arrow. A very special arrow, and I'm going to aim at Cthulhu. And I'm gonna fire this arrow, and it says I must make an attack roll. I get advantage on a hit.
I mean, you get an advantage anyway. I'm fucking paralyzed.
Phew. 22 plus 2. And it does 2d4 plus wisdom plus dex.
It'd be funny if the impact of the arrow killed me before it healed me.
It wouldn't do that. Okay, 2d4. Oh my god! Fantastic. So max healing on the 2d4 plus my wisdom, which is 2. So we're at 10. Plus dex. My dex is 5. So he gets healed for 15.
Yes.
And then I will.
I just gotta wait 4 more turns.
Shoot! I'm going to. That was my action. Where's my bonus action?
You can attack a second time.
Oh, I can, can't I? I'm gonna hit the creature then. Do I get a sneak attack for that?
Yeah.
Can I make it my oath?
Are you shooting it with your bow?
That's what I was gonna do.
Well,
That's what I have equipped. I don't know if you let me swap weapons.
actually, I was gonna say you're too close because you'd have disadvantage, but since the creature has not noticed, it's fine. So you do have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, you can declare it as your oath if you haven't done it yet.
I have not, so I'm going to declare it as my sworn enemy. Okay, let's see here. Sworn enemy gives me advantage. God, it's been a while since I've used the sworn enemies. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. and becomes my sworn enemy.
You just make an attack against it.
Make attack against the sworn enemy. You have advantage on the roll. I get the target gains no benefit from cover other than total cover, and you suffer no disadvantage due to long range. If the attack hits, your sworn enemy takes an extra blue, blue, blue. I'm going to do the sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I guess I want to do the sharpshooter. Take that -5 penalty. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's go all out. Let's try and pull a Hail Mary. Okay. Don't I get a reroll though? I get a reroll.
Yes, you get to, since you have advantage of your elven accuracy, you give you another roll on that. The 21 plus 2
So that's 23. Okay. So then that's 19 plus 10. So that's 29 plus my 6 in sneak attack. I'm no longer hit. Longer ninja. Oh, can I use my bardic inspiration for extra damage?
Put it on her earlier.
She did. That's why I have the heart. I just never used it.
Since you're no longer a swords bard, you can't use it for damage.
Okay. It just uses it for extra attack.
Attack and ability checks, and I believe saving throws. Just not damage.
Okay. Okie dokie then.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Still have that.
Okay. Anything else? Got movement.
Oh, I still have a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Bonus action will be to do I go into the ethereal plane? Do I just bounce?
It's a bonus action.
I have it listed as ethereal step, bonus action. As a bonus action, you can cast the etherealness spell with that feature without expending a spell slot.
Okay. Yeah. So you disappear into the ethereal?
Yeah, that's what I could do. Or I could bonus action disengage. Let's bonus action ethereal step.
Okay. You disappear from sight. And once you enter the ethereal plane, you notice that this room is empty. It doesn't have any of its treasures or plush cushions, anything that otherwise occupies it. You do see the faint auras of Ashe and Gafu. The monster that was directly in front of you is no longer there. But your attention turns southward as you feel something watching. And you turn your head to look, and you see what you saw in the throne room, the snake-like yuan-ti person covered in bandages, they are looking directly at you, as if they see you in the ethereal plane.
Bow my head.
It's the eye of Saruman. It is upon you.
Yeah, I bow my head and I say, Lavana. That's it for my turn.
Okay, it is the suit of armor's turn as it pushes its way into the hallway. Just crashing through the walls, smashing the sides. It's crumbling behind it, but it's just pushing its way through, determined to get towards the slave pens. It will stop in front of Ponderance and make its attacks.
Okay. My cloak should be back up since I took a turn.
It attempts to push its very large sword towards you, but with each swing, it smacks the sides of the walls, missing every attack against you. And I want you to make a strength athletics.
An athletics check or a strength savings throw?
Do an athletics. Since you have your arms out, you use your wisdom modifier to boost it to 20.
21. My wisdom is 5.
It attempts to move past you as it clangs its sword on the wall, but it's unable to do so.
Haha.
Loki.
See, you guys, this guy is easy.
Okay. I run up to him while getting out my rod of immobility, and I look at like his helmet. He's got a visor. There's nobody in the helmet, though. It appears.
That's correct.
I can see into the visor to see, and I see nothing there.
Right.
I run up to him and I jump and shove the rod of immovability into his visor, and then trigger it on.
Okay. It stays inside of it.
And I back off.
Okay. You see Aja appear in front of you, shoot you with an arrow, though it doesn't hurt. Somehow it feels better, and then she shoots the creature in front of you that has paralyzed you, and disappears. She just nopes out of there.
That bitch. Always one for theatrics. Well, that was a fun turn.
Anyways, I started blasting. Show up, shoot everyone, and leave.
Sarah is not able to get to the disc in time before another creature shows up. Moves, attacks her, but she will see that she is no match for one of these creatures by herself, so she has to do it herself. Ashe, it's your turn. You see, you can roll a d4. You see what Kahun just saw. Ashe appears in front of you. Shoots him with an arrow, which is kind of weird. Like, why would she want him to be hurt? But she then shoots the creature in front of you and disappears just as fast as she can. It is the creature's turn now.
Am I, something happened to me? So I can't take a turn? Or
No, you're next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 21.
Sorry.
The creature gets hit by that and turns to look, but nothing is there. It then turns its attention back to the two of you, and with the greatest of ease, it waves its arm and pushes you both. You both slam into the wall back here. 2 damage, 2 bludgeoning damages hit the bar wall, and you collapse onto the pillows there. It then moves to here, and the wall is and in walks, or slithers, I guess. In slithers, Cocoon, what you saw before as the Yuan-Ti on the throne. As you are seeing this for the first time, it's this creature. Just makes its way inside, and it's covered with dirty damage bandages. Just one of the other. It's wielding 4 swords at this point, each of its hands. But even though it has its attention on you, it turns to where the disc once was. Sheila.
All right. I hear noise behind me. I see these guys have got that. I'm gonna move back into the other room. These guys seem to have that thing well in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. I see another guy came through. And I'm going to hit him with Asha's hideous laugh. It should work on a creature. It works on a creature. Just this creature. Okay. I'm going to try hit him with Tasha's hideous laugh. Do I have to roll anything?
What is your DC? Spell DC?
Bonus. I'll be here somewhere. Spell DC. Spell. Spell save DC is 7. Spell attack.
17?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It falls prone, laughing in a language you don't understand. It's full of
Okay.
wispy essence.
All right. We'll a second blade. To did 3 to get here. I should be able to get to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I've already used Booming Blade. I don't know if I can use Booming Blade again. Oh no, it's a cantrip. I can do it again. Booming Blade. And... okay, Rapier.
That hits.
And Rapier. Does that... do I add something to that?
So you did 18
Or did not-
damage the first time. 8
Mhm.
thunder plus 10 piercing.
And the second one, did the second one hit?
Can you attack twice?
Yes, it's because of the... what is this? Sting Blade? Yes, you can attack with your packed weapon twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on...
Okay, yeah.
Blade out.
Okay. You hit it twice. 18 and 13 damage. With that second hit, it manages to stop laughing. But it's still prone.
I will. Can I move with my... probably can't move with my bonus action, right?
Right.
But I will teleport.
Teleport?
I will use my helm. I wonder if it's... I don't say. It's an action, sorry. Black. And I do have Misty Step, though. I'll Misty Step away.
Yep, you can do that.
I will Misty Step back into this. Boom. There.
Right, Ponderance.
Okay. The immovable rod is in its visor?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's not going
Mhm.
anywhere, right?
That's
Well,
what I thought.
Does it look to me like it could just step back with its injury and pull it out? Or is it like at such an angle that that would be catastrophic?
Yeah, look, yeah, see what it does. I don't know.
I guess I guess I'm asking if it's stuck straight in there, but it's fine. Maybe I'll leverage that opportunity and
If you're attacking it, you have advantage. It's squeezing.
oh, well, that's good to know.
What's the other cat?
Okay. Well, everything else I could do seems too potentially risky for not enough reward. So I am going to attack it. I'm going to punch once.
That hits.
Okay. And I have advantage. I'm gonna roll it again, just for a potential crit, you know?
I should have used my inspiration from my Constitutional. I'm retarded.
Alright, am I making any sort of dent in this thing?
Yeah, it seems like your fists of fury are punching it. It various parts are getting punched in. Or-
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna punch it again. For my last trick, I'll do the longsword. I think 21 hits. Okay. And then I'm gonna stand right here.
Aja,
Let's see here. Am I able to use the portal in the ethereal plane?
try.
Okay, let's try. What the heck? It's an arcana. My fingers. Fuck.
So
Oh, can I use my bardic inspiration?
Yes.
What is it? A D6?
it's a D8.
T8.
8? Roll. $11.
So as you attempt to use the disc that you're standing on, what are you trying to picture to get out?
I'm trying to picture the cell room with Sheila and Hysera in it.
So you picture the slave pens once more, and as you do so, the vision of a snake creature, very large snake creature, devours Sheila and Hysera in your mind, in your vision. You take 3 psychic damage, and you don't move at all. You do see the Yuan-Ti creature looking directly at you, slipping towards you.
Indeed, I do. And I. Ski! Dear God, what is this situation that we have gotten ourselves into? Here. Okay. That's 20 feet. I don't know what's over here, if that's just a cylinder room. I know there's an entrance right there. So I would like to use my action to end my ethereal plane-ness so that I am in the real world. Then I will use I want to bonus action. The question is, do I bonus action to where at? Ashe is, or that way. There. Misty Step here, or I could Misty Step here.
I can't see her.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, come on now. Just stay where you were. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bonus action. I feel like outnumbered. So I would like to Misty Step here if possible.
Yep.
I don't know where if that shadow creature's
You appear directly next to you.
okay. My speed is 35 and I can move. I know I will take an attack of opportunity.
Don't do
Right?
it. It's a trap.
Don't do it?
Don't let it hit you.
Really? What if I succeed on a save or something?
I succeeded and I got 2 rounds instead of 4.
Oh.
No, I think you get 2 because you failed on the second one. I got 4 because I got a natural 1.
I don't know.
Well, I couldn't Misty Step where I can't see, so I couldn't have Misty Stepped anywhere, like, in the other room. I could have Misty Stepped towards you guys.
How about you could bonus action disengage and run?
Okay, sure. We'll do that. So then I don't use Misty Step to bonus for my
Correct.
bonus action. Still have that Misty Step. Let me mark that. So I'm bonus action disengage. I keep forgetting that I have that. 20,
Also, I don't think it
35.
takes an action to end your step.
Really?
Yeah.
So I still have my action then? In that case, I believe my boots of speed require an action.
It's a bonus action.
Nope, it's a bonus action.
You have so many bonus actions you can do.
I have too many.
More bonus
too many
action than
bonus
actions.
actions. It's true. Pulling an animal out of a bag an action?
Yes.
Your bag of tricks is an animal. I don't think I have any more smoke grenades. Oh, if only I had some smoke grenades. Let's see here.
Couldn't you
I'm
just
at-
attack it again?
5. You want me to just attack the thing? Like the basilisk lizard things in here. I could use my full action to dash, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. So then another 35 to this teleporter. There. And I guess I'll end my turn. Because I don't think I can try and use the teleporter again.
So the giant suit of armor is attempting to get in where you are, and it pulls its sword back as if it's ready to strike, and then disappears completely from the sight. You see in its place the floating wand of their immovable rod.
Mm-hmm.
And it appears here.
Bastard.
And
Oh, it teleported away from it?
it will attack Sheila.
Apparently. I didn't know it could do that.
Yep, that's how you learn.
Sheila, what is your AC?
My AC is... Ooh. $19.
Well, its first attack comes in and just misses you. Its second attack comes, it sweeps in from the side. You take 14 slashing and 13 damage, for a total of 27. That is its turn. Loki, you notice that the creature disappeared from in front of you, and you hear from behind metal clanking against stone, and you turn to see the suit of armor has eluded you to get to Sheila.
Yep. Okay, well, I am going to run up. It is at my... got its back to me, even. Well, I'm going to run up and just see what the hell this scimitar can do against it. So I'm going to swing.
That does not.
I'm going to swing.
That does.
And I guess I'm going to swing again.
That definitely hits. All right. How do you
okay.
end this creature?
When I hit it the first time, it seemed to open up an area between its plates of armor. So I swung for the same place, and it just slid right through that time, and the armor just collapsed on the floor.
Woohoo!
Sweet. Anything else?
Well, I'm looking, and I can't see all of us. So I yelled at Sheila, "Where's everyone else?"
In here. Got another bad guy.
Okay, I'm going to let me see. Did I do any move? I guess I had to. I guess I moved to hit him. 10, 15, 20. So it's about as far as I can get to the room.
You see that bandaged creature coming in, 4 swords, ready to fire. You see Aja appear at the disc and just bolt for the wall that opened up. It is their turn. Up. Here. And attempt to attack. doing only a little bit of damage for slashing as it hits as one of the attacks.
Loki takes 4.
Yes. Next up is the turn of the snake. You want? It will watch Aja leave, and then move to the cushions up here, and strike at. You take 7 slashing and 12 poison. As the one of the attacks hits, you need to make a con save.
Ten.
You are now.
What does that do? 7 and 12, you said?
Yes.
7.
Poisoned is you have a bit disadvantage on attack rolls and rolls. And then this next attack will go to Moon. You take 10 slashing and 15 poison. 28. Resistance. Cahoon, can you make a con save?
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Am I technically conscious?
Yes.
You're just paralyzed.
You are incapacitated.
What?
Nothing. Okay, you are not. Ashe, you shrug off the paralysis as this creature is now slicing, trying to end what little existence you have left. What would you like to do?
I'm going to stand up and use my bonus action to phase step. I'm trying to remember which season I had before. Was it autumn or winter? Do you remember?
It was winter.
Okay. So I choose the snake lady, obviously, who has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna teleport behind her over here, I guess.
Were the melee attacks against us criticals?
Yeah.
Damn, she got lucky then. Only taking 7 damage.
She took
I took
Well, I mean, but
19.
like 7 from the slashing.
Did she make her save? Can I tell if she seems frightened of me?
Does not seem right.
Okay. And then I'm going to... Sorry, I'm just looking at my spells really quick. This is, I guess I will use my channel divinity to heal makes this feature under construct 30 frame defense equal to 5 times your cleric level. So 50. But I think it can only take him to half health, right? Yes. So I'll just
If you do that, he will be healed for 37. You can just remain yourself.
Okay. That only works with spells. And that only works with spells. So this doesn't count as a spell, right? Because it's channel divinity. Okay, so he heals for 37 and then I heal for the remaining 13. So takes me back to this. And I used one of the face-up charges and one of the chance divinity charges.
Did you roll your d4 at the start of your turn?
I did not. Another 4. Do I... Do we still have the manacles at all? Or do we break ourselves out?
That?
Huh?
Did you keep track of that?
I'm trying to remember what we did.
You weren't in manacles. Or
Oh,
you were
we-
tied up.
Okay. We weren't. The other dudes were. Okay. I think that's my turn.
Aja, I want you to make a strength saving throw. As you run towards this disc, trying to get towards out of wherever you are now, you feel like you're being pulled back, or actually pushed back, back into the throne room. Aja,
Ah! Shit!
you are indeed pushed back. A massive gust of wind pushed you back. Sheila.
Right. That guy standing. Oh, he's there. All right, he's right there. Boy. Let him smack him. My booming blade. With the bop, yeah.
That hits.
Okay. Second one hit.
Yes. With two very precise stabs. I want you to tell me how you feel it.
I jumped in and poked both eyes out. And I twiddled it around in the middle and pithed him. That's what you do to frogs, you know, before you dissect them.
Okay, anything else?
No. I don't see any other bad guys. No.
That's what they want you to think.
Okay, Ponderance. It's me. I'm
Okay.
Bay.
I guess I will walk back over to the teleporter in anticipation of, well, I'm gonna peek around this corner and see if I see any bad guys. Oh, that looks like a bad guy.
That one's
Okay, I'm gonna try and just like barely poke my head out. If you want me to roll stealth, I will.
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
But well,
Poke your head around the corner and see quite a few of those lizard-headed creatures, the monstrosities, standing in wait. See if anything happens, but they do see you.
Okay. I promptly take a few steps back and gesture somewhat frantically towards my friends, if any of them see me. Oh, wait.
I can.
If my arms are still up, so is my visage. So if they're not looking, I'm going to do my special whisper move that only one creature can hear me. Get both of their attention. And I'm going to stand here and ready some punches.
Alright, Aja.
Okay, so something pulled me back.
You thought it was a pull because there was nothing in front of you, but it was actually some air pushing you back from the wall.
Okay. Ooh, boy. Let me tell you. I guess I will bonus action turn on my boots of speed got that going. Leave, give disadvantage on attacks of opportunity on me, if I understand right.
Yep.
And I will try and move back to the teleporter, I think. I'll try and just go this way. Here. That thing's still there, right? What's it doing?
Its attention is focused on you. I want you to roll either Arcana or Insight.
Okay. Good at insight. 17.
You can tell that the wind that pulled or pushed you back into this room is coming from a creature. It's at the doorway. The
Feel
little,
like.
Dust.
Is that what it is? Is it like a dust devil or a dust fiend? Dusty fiend?
I used it to describe Dust Devil, like, see in the just a whirling bunch of dust, I guess.
Oh, I see.
But you aren't sure of what the origin is.
I'm not detecting like any kind of fiendish energy from it.
Not sure how you would,
So-
but no.
Demons, devils, hellhounds, because they're my favorite enemy. Fiends include demons, devils, hellhounds, rakshasas, and yogaloths. Okay. Well, I guess I'll attack it. Oath bow attack. I want to do more -5 penalty. Yeah, I'll do the first attack with that -5 penalty. What happened? There.
You get to roll. Oh, wait. -5
There's a what?
each time, so 15. 15 does not.
Okay. Yeah, it says whenever you have an advantage on an attack roll using dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, you can re-roll one of the dice once.
Yeah, so it's 22 minus 17. That still does not.
Oh, interesting. It had rolled twice for me. I clicked it once. Okay, but the 22 -5 doesn't hit.
Correct.
Okay. Then for my second attack, I won't do that. Try and hit. Of course, the time that I don't do it.
Yeah, 28 hits.
Well, that's 13, 8, 5. Well, that damage there. The damage is seen as magical with my bow.
Yep. Would you like to move at all?
I'll try and just move a little extra here, I think. Maybe I want to go this way. Do I want to try and go back to the portal? Do I still see my friends? I see the big guy there. I know my friends were in there, but I don't see them now. I guess I'm gonna try and go back to the portal.
Okay.
There.
Are you
Okay,
attempting
that's
to
it.
use it?
If I can.
Yeah, free action. Go ahead.
Okay. Arcana.
Yep. And what are you picturing?
I am picturing the prison cell room. Where I last remember everyone was.
Okay. You disappear from sight.
Before I disappear, could I tell if my attacks were hitting that creature or not? Like they were actually doing any damage, or
The first one clearly missed.
Yeah.
But you were doing your aim. The second one did pierce into it, and it did react.
as if it hurt?
Yeah, some of
as
the
if it felt it?
some of the dust kind of like created holes in the swirling mass. You appear up there. Slave pens.
Hooray!
Behind one of the snake-headed humanoids. Loki, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I take it there's things going on in the cell room. I couldn't tell where people were fighting these monsters. Oh, okay, there is one. Yes. Okay, I couldn't see. Well, I can go right up and just start whacking away. That's a
He has
hit.
advantage because I'm behind it. Right?
Yep.
We're flanking?
Yep. Have it.
Oh, I should be going with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
As
can-
I am in the teleporter. I just appeared right behind it.
Another hit. And I'll use my bonus action again for another.
That
Yeah.
does hit.
Okay. That should have hurt.
Yeah, you managed to slice it up real good.
I look around. That's all I see. Go. Okay, that's my turn.
Cahoon, you feel the poison of this blade seeping.
Thought he saved and I was poisoned.
No, that yes, but you took poison damage still. Unfortunately, I'll have you. You still in your paralysis for at least one more turn. And you can roll your d4 for the healing. So this creature only sees Loki. Does not notice the person who teleported in behind it, so it will attack Loki. Managing to not get. You are super fast, just barely misses.
Yay me.
So this creature now sees that one of its torturous creatures is no longer paralyzed. It will turn its blades upon Ashe. You are hit by 3 attacks. Take, 19 slashing and 30 poison.
Okay, I'm down.
Make a death save.
Already?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh. 1 second. Cool.
Does Cthulhu's Paladin aura help with death saves?
No,
It
she's
doesn't
stuck on-
matter. Even if it does, I don't make it.
She's outside. Yeah, that's one fail. Sarah will pop in, ending her invisibility and shoot the. With her. Okay. Now it is this creature's turn. It will close the
It'll do what?
It closes the door. Treasure room. Open the door. And once again, throw. Sheila.
All right. Are we still in combat? Okay, I'm gonna run over to this room. See, oh, there's another guy came. Won't stop. Okay. Let's see. Am I close enough that I could have got to him? I guess I was here, so I should be able to, right?
Yeah. Does it? It is still up, but barely hanging on. Ponderance.
I've used my action.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
go ahead.
You have
Bonus action, I'm gonna give Loki Bardic Inspiration. He already used it.
how many more bardic inspirations do you have?
I thought I could. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. You're right. Nope. I'm sorry. I didn't have another one. I only have 5 for the day, and I only had 2. Sorry. Sorry, Loki.
Ponderance.
Sorry, me?
I was going to give you Bardic Inspiration.
I still have one.
Oh, well, all right then. Okay.
Okay. I am going to use my tan bag of tricks. To summon a baboon. I'm going to give him the basic instruction of call out if anyone comes around this corner, and jump around, make a general confusing ruckus, so that way we know if someone comes. And I'm going to run over towards the teleporter. Alright, I guess I dash. And it's really annoying because Roll20 thinks my mouse 5 button is a left click and mouse 5 is my push to talk. I can't talk and interact at the same time, but I'm just gonna move here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Aja. Snake-like creature, humanoid, did not notice you come in, but it is very badly damaged.
Can I pull out a dagger with my other hand?
Sure.
Do that. And I will try and sneak attack. And I have disadvantage, or because I already have my oath currently on. But because I have advantage, it negates itself, right?
Correct.
Is it still considered a sneak attack?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
That hits.
6 piercing, 2 sneak attack. The second time. 8 piercing, 5 sneak attack.
Yeah, tell me how do you kill it?
I like quiet. I'm glad these teleporters are quiet, and I teleport through, and there's a creature right in front of me, but it's got its back turned. And I see everyone swarming it. I see Loki doing his swift attacks. I know to be quiet and bide my time. And right at the perfect moment, I pull out my dagger and I shove the knife right through the back of its neck and pull it out and do a second hit harder, pushing it down to the ground. And then I pull my knife out, wipe it on my leg, and I say, Ashe and Cthulhu are in dire straits. They are paralyzed, they are outnumbered, and they are dying. We need to go help them now. Is there a way that we can teleport to them? Or try and run through them?
Didn't you just come from there? Isn't that what that thing is?
I did, but we can, we're just going to get separated if we keep trying to use this. There is some kind of mental thing that needs to happen. And if you fail that, I think you get separated.
Oh my. I don't think any of us are going to have the same mental images or whatnot that thing's going to need. We're all going to go all over. Do we have a breather here, or are we still in combat?
We're still in combat, but I'm not moving from the teleporter.
So, it will be Loki's turn next. If he wants to do anything. Otherwise, well, I'll just say, Loki, what would you like to do?
This teleporter seems to be a not bad idea, not great idea, but what else can we do? So, Aja, you can go back, right?
I can try.
Oh, but you don't know that you'll succeed.
That's the thing. I don't know if I will succeed. And it's not really beneficial if we're all coming in one at a time.
Well, I don't have a fix for that. All I can do is hit things.
Now wait a minute. I got this here hat that will teleport. Maybe I could put this on your head since you know where you're going. See if
I can't use it. I think that's something that only you can use because you're attuned to it or something, right?
Ah, see, yes, I bet I am.
But you know where... You know what Ashe looks like. You know what Cthulhu looks like.
Yeah.
If I understand right, you just need to know and be familiar with where you want to go. If there's something there, right?
Oh,
I think.
all right. I think so. Let me... Well,
So if we all hold hands,
yeah.
maybe we can bring the slaves.
Oh, well, there it is.
Though
There
I
it
don't
is.
know if
Let
you
me see
can
what it says.
transport all of them.
Me and 8 willing creatures that you can train. Spell insert up to 8 willing creature choice. You can see the range or single object to a destination you select.
You can't teleport to a person.
It must be known to me.
You can
Yeah, I
teleport
can only
to an
guess.
but you can teleport
place I've
if you have an object that is from a certain spot.
Did you bring back any object from that area?
No. I mean, I left an
Well.
object behind.
I can't put this on your head and you can do it. It looks, is it attuned?
If Aja
yeah.
describes it to you, you roll a D100, and if you get a 74 or higher,
What happens if it doesn't? Do I just disintegrate or something?
you teleport somewhere else.
Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna take an object from here so I can teleport back. I can use this thing 3 times a day. All right, let's take an object from this room. What's around here we can grab? Well, I know this pretty well.
There's lots of dead bodies.
But we got
There's barrels.
Okay, so we're gonna go help them. Then we got to come back here and get these slaves out of here. Hey?
Yes, we have to come back here.
All right. Okay. Well, let's go help them, then we'll come back. Grab an object, I guess. I'm gonna pick up something off the floor. Is there a piece of something somewhere?
You can break off some of the chain that is
All right.
required for the contraption opening tent.
Right. Loki, help me break this here chain. Got this piece, I put it in my pocket. All right, everybody gather round. Oh, there's just the 4 of us. All right, 4 of us are gonna gather round. I'm gonna ask Aja to give me a really good description of the place, and I'm gonna try to get us there. I'm gonna roll a D100. See if it works. I start. Hope this. Woohoo!
All right.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
That thing that was healing me, shouldn't it have still healed me, or not because I'm unconscious?
It should still heal you. Have you been rolling?
Okay. Well, I
was the
had
thing I
one
was-
turn, but it didn't heal me. I rolled a death save, and then it was no longer my turn.
You were too far away. I believe it's within 10 feet.
Yeah.
So that first one didn't. But now that you're closer, next turn.
I see.
Right. New area.
I just don't know what the object is, so I don't know what was healing me.
Do I have time to drink a health potion?
Well,
No?
technically
I
it's
should have
not
thought of
your
that
turn.
before we left. Okay. All right. Well, I'll do it when I get a turn.
Oh god.
Stop moving.
That's why I was asking if we
Sorry.
were still in order.
Oh, the whole party's here.
Yeah.
All right. So Loki, you have one more turn.
Loki.
Or not Loki. Cahoon.
Loki?
You got one more turn where you're unable.
Sorry, I'm just chilling. Am I on the best pillow?
It seems very comfortable for being tortured.
To be honest, it looks like I'm sitting on a banana hammock.
Okay, what am I seeing? Is that?
I'm trying.
Is there only one
Oh, there we are.
enemy creature here?
There's two. There's one underneath Ponderance. There.
Ah,
That's the fuck boy. Watch out.
Yeah. That's the thing that I have a oath of vengeance against.
Sworn enemy.
Sworn enemy.
There we go. I'm laying in my banana hammock.
All right. So
At least you guys would potentially die in the coziest spot.
Yep.
With all the loot.
Yeah, all the
We-
loot.
all
You're
right,
gonna ruin their
what's
really
this
nice
guy
here?
clothes.
Being gently coddled.
okay. So
what's this guy up here?
you don't move your
He's
character.
dead.
You're still in combat. So as you teleport into this room, you see it is surrounded by. You are surrounded by piles of gold and silver, many different types of jewels, very expensive, everything. To the south, there's a Anko. What is it?
Alcove. Alcove.
Yeah, that's it. Just leading to a dead end. To the right, you see another one of the discs. To the left, you see a very polished piece of metal that's hanging on the wall. But to the north, you see piles of cushions. There's a sofa with random items on it. Lined the walls of this chamber, you see quite a few shields that are just hanging there. And there is Ashe and Cahoon laying seemingly lifelessly. Aren't sure if they're alive or dead. You see a Yuan Ti with 4 arms. Each arm is holding a blade, a scimitar that is glowing slightly green. And the Yuan Ti is absolutely covered in old, decrepit bandages. He is standing over your 2 comrades and turns to you as you appear in the room and speaks a word. It is not of a tongue Ponderance recognizes. And
Not possible.
the shields on the wall pop off and float around the Yuan Ti, with the piece of metal that was very polished flying towards him as well. These 6 shields are flying all around him and brandishing these swords turns to attack you all. And that's where we'll end it.
Oh.
Oh, he's GGing.
I don't know what that means.
Never mind.
Also, there's a whirl of dust to your left, but it's not as noticeable as the UNT 4 arms.
Watch out
Dust.
for that.
Okay.